Hello everybody, welcome back to Tales of Arise. My name is Zane Blaze, and I gotta say, after a bit of going through this dungeon, I have come to the conclusion that I am way too fucking weak. So, I'm gonna do a so-called pro gamer move and fucking leave. I need to fucking level up somewhere, and I can't do it here because I can't buy shit. I'm way too low on gels, I have no fucking CP, I have nothing.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
And why do you need help?
Yes.
Remind me, you two were both born in this current generation of realms, correctly? That would put 100 years between us, which would make me akin to an ancestor to your generation. As such, I have an opportunity for you to demonstrate the respect due to elders like me. Perhaps I'm reading into things too much, but is such respect truly merited in this instance? I couldn't tell you one way or another, but it seems like he needs help with something. Just listen to what I have to say right now. You see?
Excuse me.
Hold on, I can't let you go any further. I had a feeling this was going to happen. You always try to beat me to punch with these things. I'm surprised to hear you object. I thought you understood that sometimes the quest for knowledge requires that we get our hands dirty. That's exactly why I can't simply stand here and let you do this. I could be losing out on valuable opportunity. Then let's make it fair, shall we? We'll both give them our requests. Works for me. I have no objections. My head is starting to hurt trying to follow these two. They must be pretty strong if if even you admit that. I don't know what you two want from us, but don't expect us to agree to anything. What's that? Are you simply going to walk past an elderly person who's in distress? I didn't think the generation gap had gotten so wide that young people forgot their manners. How unfortunate.
Really
Alright, we'll hear you two out, but one matter at a time. We're busy people ourselves with our own matters to tend to. Fair enough, in that case, I can wait. You can go first. Thank you. Now, as I was about to say before, I'd like for you two all to go down to the surface arena and track down a certain experimental Zoogle subject for me. It's a failed specimen. I injected it from Dick Faisal. It's Dick Faisal, thinking that would dispose of it, but it seems to have survived the trip in space. You threw it into space? That's so cruel. And you wish for us to finish the job, I gather. That's partially what I need you to do. More importantly, I need you to collect tissue from Setsugal. I never would have predicted that it would arrive and run alive and well. It merits further scientific investigation. Why not simply go there yourself? And then you could research the creature to your heart's content. Proper field studies aren't my area of expertise. From what I gather, you people are better equipped for such strenuous work than I'll ever be.
I see.
I thought I was being mindful of how I present myself, but apparently not. Sounds like someone's a little lazy to me. We'll handle it.
Agreed. Very nice.
I'm pleased to see my prediction about you weren't unfounded. In that case, go and get to work. The rest of my research is being held by this, so the sooner you finish this, the better. I should also mention, the Zoogle's question is six-armed giant. It's an extremely violent specimen, so be careful when dealing with it. Could it be the one that was literally in front of us at the start of this episode? I mean, it is a six-armed giant.
Dohalim, the line of researchers is getting longer.
Perhaps I should have put more thought into this before accepting.
Right. Anyway, we're gonna do that later. That's Rena. It's over here somewhere now. Okay, don't care. Again of Harrows. Seriously, there's still work to be done here. God damn. There's one over yonder, which I cannot be fucked with. Mahaksar. And see, there's something here that needs to... Oh, right, there's the one thing that we were too fucking weak to do. Is there seriously nothing else in Menancia? Actually, we could go to the inns... Menancia and Cislodia. God damn it. But anyway, I think
Always
I will go
good to
over
be back in
here,
familiar
since I'm already
territory.
here. Passing resemblance? What?
Hey, Rinwell, tell me about your parents. What were they like?
They were kind.
I didn't
That's
expect
the part I like to remember.
SKIT here.
They could also be strict, though, especially when it came to magic. I never understood why I had to work so hard to learn magic. Why we couldn't just be done with it and live openly like everyone else. Needless to say, that didn't go over well. Of course, if I'd had known that one day I'd be doing this, I would have taken my studies more seriously.
As you
What
should.
about your parents?
Same deal. Run through the mill. Told constantly that training was the only way to survive in a world like this.
And
It
it is.
got bad enough that I ended up running away and siding with the Renans of all people. And now, I've got that training to thank for being alive.
I know how that feels.
The first time we met, you risked using your magic to stop me from kicking my dad's ass. You could have done anything else. You could have ignored it. So, why?
Yeah, I guess something about Zephyr reminded me of my own father.
What could have
You don't
reminded
say.
you
So,
from Zephyr
did
of your
your
own
pops
father?
and mine look a lot like each other?
Not really. Not at all, in fact.
Resemblance?
Wow. Well, I won't pretend I understand, but
He was.
I'm glad. Stormy weather. There's a lot of skits here.
Maybe it's the snow soaking up all the sound, but something about Cislodia always feels mysterious to me. Solemn almost.
When it comes to solemnity, I'd say our own Altalina Palace is no slouch.
I won't argue with you there. Still, that azure tint of the shadows on the silvery white snow, it has a certain indescribable quality.
Indeed. It was boorish of me to even suggest such a comparison.
all I know is it's freaking cold. Still, more pleasant now that the locals aren't quite as frosty towards us.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me if I'm too frosty for your warm self.
Oh, come on! You know I didn't mean you. Besides, really, I'm the one who...
How
Rinwell,
about
you're
we stop
such a
getting
bitch.
hung up on the past for a chain?
An unexamined
yeah.
past can be just as dangerous in its own right.
Better that than obsessing over it like a certain someone I know.
Yes.
Kisara doesn't mince her words to...
I could
Yes,
say
she
the same
shouldn't.
thing about one or two of the other women around here.
Tell me about it.
I think I'll refrain from commenting on this one.
Oh, there's more. Goddamn, there's
Poodle,
more.
I've got some dried fish for you. You want some?
He doesn't.
Forget that. Doesn't some tasty red meat sound better, boy?
Yes, it does.
Hey! Stop trying to coax him away with treats. Get your own adorable sidekick if you're so desperate for one.
Poodle isn't adorable.
He appears to enjoy being the center of attention.
Funny how things change. He and Rinwell used to be joined at the hip, or shoulder to talon.
It's not just Hootle who's become more trusting. Isn't that so, Rinwell?
They do say pets and their owners act alike. I suppose since we've been together, I've done my share of coming out of my own shell too.
Well then.
Yeah,
I guess
coming
with
out of
you
her
and
shell as a
Hootle,
racist.
that
Yeah,
makes
sure.
us all one big happy...
Sometimes when I'm deep in thought, Hootle will come over and sit next to me. I only wish I could actually pet him.
Oh, you will someday. You won't believe how soft he is.
I don't care.
Wish I had that problem. I'm lucky if I can so much as look at old Featherbrain without him trying to claw me to ribbons.
Really? He seems tame enough around everyone else. Maybe it's just Hoodle's way of establishing dominance?
That's dogs, not owls.
What's going on when Hootle pecks at you?
I don't know. Like when I'm talking to Rinwell, it's like he's trying to muscle me out or something. Unless... Wait, you don't suppose I make him jealous?
Come again?
Come again.
Ow! Ah, get off of me, you insecure fluffball!
I rather think they make a good comedic pairing.
Oh, get off of me, you insecure furball. Oh, love it.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Sounds like it. We'll have to do some shopping. Oh, well, would you look at that? Oh, first, let's sell all of these goddamn platinum chunks and shit for 100k gold. Okay. Gonna be needing that. No. I want to buy those. I don't want to sell those. I'm gonna buy some of those. Gonna buy all of these. All of these are worse than what I have. No weapons. Hooray.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Yes, shut the fuck up. Now, gee, I wonder why I felt so weak. Could it be because my equipment is fucking beyond underleveled? Like, come on. God damn. Divine Wrath. Craft and equip. You. Craft and equip. You. Craft and equip. What? Can I seriously not craft one of these? I'm broke, that's why. I'm a broke bitch. Recover 1 CP on enemy defeat. Maybe I should think about that one more actually. Craft weapon. You. Craft and equip. You. Can't actually make anything. God damn it. Realm Unifier, and for that we need the iron pipe. God damn. God fucking damn it. Oh boy. Wait, don't we have a fucking mission here? Oh yeah, it's the one that we can't actually do. Alright, let's rest here. Rest, defense. Defense up L, sure.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can
Yeah. Food. Let's just be on our merry way. The red woman. I'm honestly surprised. Wait, are there going to be more skits depending on where I am? Okay, if I go over yonder. Oops. Central Plaza. Shouldn't be anything anywhere, right? There's a hoot I noticed over there, but that's okay. That's not important. Mazgul, there's a quest here? Huh. It's the doctor! He's got a quest for us.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the
Shut
wind
up.
to get here fast.
Hey.
Cole, what's up? You don't look too hot, kid. I'm really hungry. Even with the Rena gone, there's still not enough food to go around. That's not good. Is there no way to bring some food from outside Galactia? We have been. Thanks to your hard work, we've managed to establish trade routes and have a little food coming in, but other places are not very well off. Either, so there's only so much we can broker between realms, especially since the realm is nothing but rocks and sand for the most part. That's sad. I wish something more could be done. There's still hope. I hear there's a merchant from Ceclodia who's visiting Glanymede Castle.
How's this?
Would you mind talking to him? Sure.
Hey.
And let me here, have this bread. Thanks. Where'd you get it? She always has she always comes prepared like that.
Alright.
Anyway, let's make our way to the castle. Alright, that's easy enough quest to do. Ceclodia, you say? Yes. Are there any skits here as well? Yes, there are.
I never realized before just how hot this place is. It's like being inside a fire.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
And all with the mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Back then, we had our plates full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renan overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head's spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
You mean that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
It's
Oh, I
already
know.
boiling.
I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. You'll need to ensure his sodium levels are replenished as well.
In that case, let's see if we can rustle up some rock salt. Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
Maybe it's not the time, but this place brings back memories.
Unfortunately.
I know what you mean. We're back where it all started.
You don't ever...
Are you kidding? You started all of this. Bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Good. Besides, without any of their effort... Law is still here.
Welcome back, Law.
Law is back. Oh, that was hilarious. Okay, castle. Third floor. Got it. Thankfully we have an elevator, so that's not a problem. There shouldn't be any Zoogles around here, right? We dealt with all of the Renin, we've dealt with the Zooglies.
Hey!
Zoogly Mooglies. I'm scared her bright eyes might actually start lighting fire inside the shop
She's
again.
pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow!
Wow. Ah yes, Parallaxton. Useless. Quite useless to me. No, I've already talked to you. What? Not the second floor. God damn it. Me and my fast fingers. Third floor. Stronghold of Lord Ballsack. This never mind. You there. Mr. Trader. What? Guardiano.
Hey,
Well, if it isn't our old foodie friend, this time you're in Calaglia, eh? Elephant, finally, I've been waiting for you to show up.
Hey!
Oh, still talk to him, but not me?
Yes!
That's because I can tell your palate is no good. What's up, Guardiano? Find another recipe? Quite the opposite, actually. I can't find anything here. There aren't any fine delicacies here in Calaglia. Yeah, now that you mention it, I can't think of anything like that either. I want to take something with me, but at this rate, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Sure.
If you can't find anything, why not just fix something yourself instead? What? There's still stuff to eat in these parts. Just whip up something good with what you can find yourself. That's kind of what cooking is all about, isn't it? I would have figured you of all people would know that.
don't believe this.
You've got guts thinking you can lecture me about food, young lady. But you're absolutely right. Not only am I a fine connoisseur of food, I am also a chef par excellence. Watch and learn as I put all my years of culinary experience to good use to produce the finest dish this land has ever seen. I'm not sure he made anything else by himself.
Okay!
Oh yeah? If you're so confident, I'd definitely like to take some home with me. Let me help. This concerns Calagnia, so it feels personal. Gladly. In that case, could you gather some ingredients for me? Say, some wheat and eggs? You have what you need.
Nice work.
Now I can get to work. With these ingredients, all of my knowledge and insight, this is sure to turn out exquisitely. All done.
this is-
What is this? Some kind of fried bread? Let's give it a taste.
Wow.
Wow, this is good. You sure put those ingredients to good use. I'll give him credit there, but doesn't the inside still taste a little doughy to you? Yeah, plus there's nothing special about just plain old fried bread. Even with my skills, it looks like I have more work to do. Fried bread, that's still doughy. Wait, I've got it. He's got it! How about these? Are they supposed to be rings?
Yes.
Yep, I was inspired by these castles' architecture. I called them Ganymede's Donuts. Okay, I'll try one. Oh, now this is good. I can't get enough of this crispy texture.
Amazing!
Yeah, it tastes great. I'm in heaven. I had no idea you could make anything like this in Calaglia. I like it. It's got a unique look too. I can work.
Nice
It's excellent. I'm
work.
glad to hear my work paid off. Hey, what do you think about selling these things? I'll bring a whole bunch back to Sislodia. That'll be a hit. Maybe I should. You know, I finally realized something after fixing these donuts for you.
Very
Cooking has the power to make people smile and want to spread that sensation far and wide. You've got yourself a deal. There's no finer delicacy than the joy in your heart that comes from a good meal. That's what being a gourmet is truly about. I know exactly what you mean. I'll teach you the recipe for these donuts. It's the least I can do to repay you for all your help. Thanks.
Yes.
Let me ask you one more thing before you go. How did your donuts actually taste? How did they taste? Well, absolutely exquisite. With that, my culinary question has finally come to an end. Alrighty. I'm glad. Well, now we need to return to the doctor. Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
That we did. Oh, Alphen, you're back.
Hey.
Yeah, and I brought some food with me. Help yourself. What is it? Some kind of treat?
Yes.
Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah, this is so yummy. Where did you get these? A friend of ours has been making them over in Glanamede Castle using ingredients from around here. Really, you can make food this tasty here in Calaglia? The merchant from Sislodia liked them too. I think trade between our realms is going to pick up thanks to these. Yeah, we could sell food this good anywhere. This is great. It's so cool to know we can make stuff like this here.
Yes.
Guess I have to stop complaining so much and I'm gonna see what other awesome stuff I can make here in Calaglia too. That way I can pay you back for the bread you gave me before, miss. I can't wait to see what you make. Clerk uniform. Doc, you've been hoarding this much money, you fucking piece of shit? Go
We
fuck
avoided
yourself.
getting roasted in that ring. But what we could really use is something to cap this off.
Sure. Got any ideas on what would be good?
Water.
Mabo curry.
Mabo
Fried bread
curry.
stuffed with curry.
You'd probably buy out the whole stock.
Of course you would. Say, come everyone, I'll show you the Crimson Crows are working overtime to investigate whatever going up in the sky. Yeah.
Hey, Alphen, what do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy.
Oh, Law, you thirsty boy. You just can't quit looking at girls. Oh, is there something over there in the tower? There's gotta be. There's gotta be. There's no other reason where you would be able to go up this tower. When you can't go up most of the other towers. Come on, there's gotta be something here. Something like disappointment. Alrighty. That was the only thing I got. Right. Ulzebek. I know I can't do that quest. I'm not strong enough for that. Probably not strong enough for this. Highway. Not strong enough for that. Can't do that one because simply I have to do the mission with exclusively Big Mommy Kisara, and I just don't know how to play her well. Russell, I'm sure I can do. There's free quests here. I can do those. At least, you know, some of them.
We've reached our destination.
You.
No way.
No, Tio, is that you? You're
All
finally
right.
here. Forgive me. Fred Knight, appears something troubling you. Okay, I know this quest.
Steak? Good.
I did this one in a failed video where the audio was not recording. So this is basically a guard from.
Gotten your hopes up.
I felt
the
moved
fuck
by
up.
people whose love transcended the boundaries of
She
race.
loves some guard dude
wanted to
Renan
hope.
in
I
Menencia,
can
but
see
he
why
had
you'd
to go
feel
to
that
duty
way,
and everything,
I
so they got
suppose.
separated. But they'd love to get back together and blah blah blah. And she wants us to deliver the message. It's terrible. Our coastline is a wreck. Okay, and this dude's got some stupid zoogles on the coastline where Alphen woke up when he lost his the rest of his mask, I believe.
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Oh boy, oh no.
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but you sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
Maybe, ooh, maybe.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Oh, was that? Oh, was
Look,
that?
it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
That she is.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
What
Why?
the hell was that for?
Why?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back.
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'd like putting like Kisara too. I mean, come on, come on. Oh yeah. I don't have anything against Rinwell other than the fact that I don't like her, and you know, she's a racist, and you know, she's a bitch, and you know, I don't like her. But other than that, she's cool. You know, she's cool. You know,
Hey,
okay, completely
Shion.
fine.
How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
Why are you
That's
asking
a little
her?
out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess...
It's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's
That's
still
not exactly
alive.
the same though.
It's not too late. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion, but that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Yes, it is. It literally
Don't worry,
is.
I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you.
It literally
And
is.
you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind...
You might just have a point.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh. If it's Alphen's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Exactly.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
Right. Kisara's got it down.
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now, but it can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
Yes.
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we.
They.
They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to...
Guns?
What the? An ambush?
No.
Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Oh
Insects
boy.
as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard.
Hey, a lizard. Hey, a lizard. Goddamn, there's so many skits. What the fuck?
I feel like somebody's watching us.
I think I know.
Maybe
this
there's
quest.
someone around.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Hey everyone, who helped me practice the operativa? Would you mind lending me an ear? Of course, people who care during your days and troubling you. No. I was simply wondering, have you ever heard of the legendary fishing hole? Yeah, fishing. I don't care about fishing. The game is great and all, I just suck at fishing, okay? I just suck at fishing. And I think this one is also concerns one of those lights going down in Ganaferos.
The fish could be.
I never thought about this until now, Alphen. But doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
She has her back
Armor
open.
takes a strong body and a stout heart.
No, it doesn't.
Spoken like a true guardsman.
Not a stout heart.
Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That's a
part
valid
can be a bit of
question.
a pain, yeah.
That's a valid
More
question.
things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
He's doing
Are
it
you
on
doing
purpose
this on
this time.
purpose?
Yes, he's doing it on purpose this time. Yes. Yes, he is. Go fuck yourself for a while. Piece of shit. Wait, I bet there's also in whatchamacallit, in Menencia now. Some quests there as well, probably. Rena, Mahagsar, maybe in Mahagsar too.
We finally made it.
There's a quest here? Oh yeah.
Everything okay there,
Grumpy
big guy?
grump.
You look kind of pissed.
I'll say. He looks like he wants to bite the head off something.
What's eating at you? Come on, Alphen. You're gonna bring us all down if you keep that ferocious scowl on. Yeah, it kinda makes you hard to talk to. So, what's bothering you?
That's a good question.
It's a pebble.
It's a pebble.
A pebble?
A pebble.
Snuck its way into the back of my boot. I can't seem to get rid of it.
Oh, I totally get you. Weird how much it can get on your nerves, huh?
Yeah, I know.
It's barely bigger than a grain of sand. So how come it feels like I'm walking around on hot nails?
You know, maybe this is a crazy solution, but you could just take your boot off and give it a shake.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, of course. You're right.
What the fuck? Why are they portraying him as a complete fucking retard here?
Phew. It's like I've been given a new lease on life.
Seemed kind of obvious, but
You're welcome.
you're welcome?
Question mark?
That's the trouble with windy places. All that fine debris ends up getting into your hair and clothes.
Alphen, is it just me, or have you become extra sensitive ever since getting your sense of pain back?
Now that you mention it, the other night at camp, there was a fly buzzing around that annoyed him so much, he unsheathed the blazing sword.
So much for sensitive. That's just being a Mr. Cranky Pants.
Yeah.
Nothing new on that front then.
What's the matter, Alphen? You look a little tense.
It's nothing, really.
He wants to get angry, but knows that doing so would only prove our point. Hence the building frustration showing plainly on his face.
Would you stop analyzing things for 1 minute?
Point taken.
Point taken. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Also, we should get to Menencia. Because we haven't been there. And there's a quest to be done. No. Yep, here it is. That's the place. That's where the guard is.
We finally made it. I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Nobody cares about those animals. What I do care about is camping.
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Shion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
Rest, cook before resting, yes, sure. Doesn't really matter what. Earn combat points up, no. Defense, elemental attack, heal CP after battle, yes. Yes, I will take this one.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
Oh, it's Mabo curry. Perfect for Shion.
After mastering countless recipes and gathering enough ingredients to last a lifetime, I finally cooked my greatest, grandest masterpiece. Mabo curry! This is a specially made, one-of-a-kind batch.
Oh yeah?
It contains only the best combination of spices, chosen after a lot of trial and error.
You're...
Spices.
His spices, yes, his spices.
I think I'll have some later after everyone else. I'm not that hungry right now.
You sure?
It does smell pretty tasty now that you mention it.
The heat from the spices is intense, but not persistent, so it's easy to go back for seconds.
Oh yeah.
You're making a good case for your curry, Alphen. What the hell? Serve me up.
Oh yes, Law, you goddamn
Oh,
guinea
wow.
pig.
This is actually good.
Actually?
To be honest, I'm a little scared how my stomach will handle all these spices later. But they really do bring out the flavor.
Indeed. The spiciness has been so...
Right?
Finely
I
tuned,
knew you
finely
guys would like it.
tuned,
Like it? I love it. This is delicious, man.
Law, really? Don't talk with your mouth full.
Shut up.
There's plenty for everyone, so...
Eat as much as you like. Oh, I think... Oh, and there's so many people to talk to. Shion,
Shion,
you're first.
could we talk a moment?
You're first in line.
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
Yeah, you did.
To say the least.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Hey,
What is it?
do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just
Food.
if you wanna... Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner?
Yes, yes, of course. Yes,
What
dinner,
did you
right?
think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these?
This is... Wait. Is this?
The first...
So you remember? That's right. We're going to... Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh?
I'm just teasing. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
Hell yeah.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again.
Yeah. So much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating.
But
no,
still.
I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah.
Even after our battles are done. When Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep. I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice,
plates
and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen.
That'd
be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner...
Standing side...
Whoops. Looks like we made too much.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by...
Side by side. You're now closer.
Sorry if I'm a bit restless during the night.
Intertwining hearts. Right. Achievement unlocked. Xian explosive
Come on,
charge.
guys. We've got lots to do.
A wise dolt.
Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an honor. However, this place was never mine to own.
I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either.
Of course
Native
he
or
wasn't.
not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments.
Allow myself to feel pride, huh?
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Danon uprising in Calaglia, the Crown
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time. The fact that you happen to be a lord just as this was all going on.
Yep.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
Yeah,
Did
what Law said.
Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
I do think
Shut the
about
fuck
things,
up.
you know. Just, what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of pegged you as a likable dolt.
What the hell makes me a dolt, you dolt?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
So what?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
The real Dohalim.
Oh. You know, don't you think we're running a little low on food?
No.
I guess we are. Looks
No. We're not only running low on fish.
Sweeping them up.
What was that art that I learned? Something about something explosion, explosive charge. Oh! Execute an overlimit. Hold 2 of the following buttons with a 5+ combo performed using separate arts.
It's a one-man job.
By all means, be my guest.
I mean, you can help if you want.
You gotta jump for cover, okay?
Alright. We got a new
All aboard the
overlimit.
victory train.
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
King Gigafang. The real Dohalim.
Hey, Kisara, what's your secret for putting up with Dohalim? I don't know how you managed to deal with him.
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities of cactus thorns is a step too far for me.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia. Though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
A lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the lord we met in Vicente was really...
An imposter?
Dohalim?
Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
Circumloquation? What the fuck is that
I'd
word?
like to see someone try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is.
Does it now? Does it? Okay, now where the fuck is the guard? I thought he was here. Echoes. For Phantom Flowers, Bibliophile, Undead Rage, Wild Boom, he's missing lover, search for Natio. That motherfucker's gotta be around here somewhere. Isn't he supposed to be over here?
What do you say we check
No?
back in on the ranch?
I don't remember where the fuck he is. I sincerely do not remember where the fuck he is.
We've reached our destination.
Alright. That's not important. You're not important. Where is Notio? You naughty, naughty boy. Are you Notio? Not Notio. Where the fuck is he? Not over there, not over here. Well, you know, whatever. Well, this turned out to be skit hunting rather than actual side questing, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!